I don't know. It's too late now. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Regina. I'm sorry we're running just a few minutes late. Just had a little bit of technical difficulties. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Regina. We're still having them. I'm sorry we're running just a few minutes late. Can you please stand there? A little bit of technical difficulties. Hi, Anna. Hi, Eliana. It's been so long, Eliana. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever, right? So today we're going to do a love reading for someone in my tribe. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube. That's very much where I get the energy. It makes it really super easy. So that's where we're going to start. And then I thought after I got finished, we would just do a free questions. I think I posted twin flame, current energy, the mediumship, and then yes or no. And I think we're going to try to stay on for about an hour. But like I said, we're having difficulties, so let's hope we make it. All right, so we're just going to start right in with the love reading. I tried to have the second camera like that shows you the cards a lot closer set up, but didn't work out. So we clearly need to practice a little more. It does feel like forever, Eliana. I actually went to my sister's and planned on doing several lives from there. But unfortunately, the internet wasn't, our internet is better, which was a little surprising to me, but yeah. And it is raining today, guys, so, you know, it might freeze out. Let's hope not, but. All right, so love reading, someone who subscribed, and we're just going to do a regular Celtic cross, and then we'll clarify. All right, so we're going to start with the heart of the matter, and we have appreciation. Hi, Danny. So appreciation tells me clearly you're grateful for something. There's some sort of gratitude. Something good has probably happened. We had all those planets in retrograde, right? And it makes everything super difficult when they're in retrograde. And now they've come out of retrograde. So that's really nice because like communication is coming back around. You know, things are just becoming easier. Jupiter coming out of retrograde, I think, is my favorite because it's the lucky planet, right? So it makes it so like, you know, really good energy, like high vibrational energy comes around, exciting things. So clearly something's happened to someone that they're wanting to appreciate because it's the heart of the matter. So it's like you're almost there. You're wanting to appreciate something. You want it to hurry up and either be finished or get started, something like that. What's crossing is man holding a heart. So I knew I was called to do the love relationship reading for the subscriber. Normally I just get on and we do free readings, but I thought I would do this first. And I feel like this card's really telling us why. Man holding a heart is, it's about a person who, it can be man or woman, and it's about someone coming into your life that teaches you something about love and emotion. And it can have something to do with like balancing family life. So if you're already in a relationship, it could have something to do with that. If you're not in a relationship, this could very much be saying that like someone new is coming in. So since this is what's crossing, I'm going to say that you're waiting for someone new to come in, and you're wanting this situation to like hurry up. What you're thinking about, you have victory. So I do sense like someone has went through some, with the appreciation card coming out first, I feel like someone has definitely went through like some sort of ordeal. A lot of times when we go through something that's difficult, we learn to appreciate things after, right? So I do feel like that's kind of the situation. Energy that's coming into being that you, something you don't know yet. See, there it is, door to romance. So yeah, I knew I was drawn to do it for a reason. So I'm thinking that someone definitely has some sort of new energy coming in. This man holding a heart, it says soulmate to me. Soulmates, again, super easy relationships. And I do kind of get that energy with the man holding a heart card. So past energies, we have the fifth chakra. So fifth chakra says someone spoke their truth. That's the past energy. So someone could have spoke their truth to someone, and that could have, I almost said that could have released you. And I do feel like that's possible that that's what happened. And then future energies, we have community. Community to me is kind of like the Three of Cups. It's kind of like the soul tribe. Oh, I'm glad it's resonating, Eliana. Hi, Isabel. All right, so community to me, soul tribe kind of card. It's very much says to me like you could be growing your soul tribe a lot of times. So if I'm talking to like someone who's went through a twin flame journey, a lot of times what happens when you get to like the release part, like when you release the expectations, you do start to manifest your like forever soulmate. That is the pretty normal thing to do, and that it would continue, like that would be about like a continuation of your soul tribe. So that kind of makes sense that that's the future energy. It just tells me like someone new is coming in. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone new coming in either. It says that it's growing. So that kind of says someone new, but it could very much be saying like someone from your soul tribe. Like it could be someone you already know. All right, so how others are affecting the situation. Other people are moving quickly. So like for Eliana, you could feel this energy coming in and it's like getting stronger and stronger. The action card shows those horses and it talks about like the picture is so blurry because they're moving so quickly. How you're affecting the situation. Look at that. We have a match. Do you guys see that? Ooh. All right, so woman holding a heart. Same thing. Woman comes into your environment, teaches you something about love. So this to me tells me like you taught yourself. You did like self-care, started healing, really made things like a habit, a practice. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going to work on self-care this week and then I'm not doing it again. This is someone who's like really took the healing seriously and like took the steps seriously and really put the work into it. And then hopes and fears, we have the seventh chakra. Seventh chakra is your connection to spirit. It's your crown chakra. So I'm feeling like, so remember earlier I said, I felt like someone who had met their twin, went through their spiritual awakening, healed from that spiritual, you know, like the dark night, experienced all those things. Like this is someone, oh, I know. Okay. So right now, we just moved into Scorpio season. Eliana, we're in Scorpio season. Yay. Okay, so Scorpio season is I just got I made my thumbnails this week. Oh, the Phoenix Rising. So that's what's happening here. Very much someone like Phoenix Rising from the ashes, that type of thing. Very much connected to spirit, very much like manifesting things. That crown chakra is pretty big. I do see the violet. So again, I do feel like I'm talking to someone who's on a twin journey. And then let's look at the outcome. Wow, beautiful. You got the temple path. So the temple path says that you are on the right path that your soul chose for this lifetime. So if any of you guys been feeling like, am I doing the right thing? Am I going the right way? That type of thing. And especially if things have been feeling slow, because we were very much in this like slow period, which thankfully is over. I feel like that's probably what's happening and things are going to start to pick up a little bit quicker, especially when this person comes in. I don't necessarily know if this is a new person. I am kind of getting the vibe for some of you out there that it's possible that you already know this person. You probably didn't think there was going to be like a relationship with this person. But yeah. All right, so I think I'm just going to use the regular. No, let's do the Light Seers Tarot. Hey. All right, so let's look at appreciation because it's throwing me off a little bit. It's supposed to be the heart of the matter. I thought it was possible that somebody was waiting for something and so they weren't appreciative. And I'm really not getting that now that we're all the way through. It's more of like a, yes, Page of Wands, someone who experienced their spiritual awakening. It's more of like that Phoenix Rising situation. Someone really went through it, but they're grateful for their journey. It's like even the difficult parts, they can see like why, what happened was probably very difficult, but it catapulted you into your spiritual awakening. And so you're grateful for that. For man holding a heart, Five of Cups, I do feel like whoever this is, Five of Cups is a loss. It's about grieving. I do feel like whoever this is grieving a certain person, and maybe could be grieving, especially when you go, if you're on a twin journey and you go through like the release situation where you just let go of expectation. There's a grieving period from that. And when you grieve from that, after you get through the steps, that's when you start to like manifest what it is that you want. And if that means that you want a soulmate, then you're going to start to manifest that soulmate. And I think that's what this is saying, is like this grieving period is over, and your manifestations are very much coming. All right, let's look at this victory. And I did get that Phoenix Rising, the victory card. The Chariot, it's almost like it's time to get going. It's time to move. For the 5th chakra, Justice. So whoever spoke their truth, or released expectation, it's speaking your truth, because it's the 3rd chakra. And you don't necessarily, like, you didn't have to speak your truth. You don't necessarily have to be like in front of that person. This could have been like speaking your truth to yourself, especially if you had expectations, which everyone does when they're on the twin journey at the beginning. So I do feel like that's kind of what's balanced out. For community, the Emperor. So the Emperor is Aries, and the Emperor is Eliana. The Emperor is the most powerful card. Community is coming out here. So I'm getting like some sort of leadership in your community, something like that. Some sort of leadership in your soul tribe. For some of you, the Emperor, the Aries person, could very much be who this man holding a heart is. For action, how others are affecting, look at that, King of Cups. So that's a big confirmation. So King of Cups is like considered like the most romantic, right? The most empathetic, the most sympathetic, the most compassionate. King of Cups is like, it's a lot of times seen as like a mentor or a counselor, but it's someone that you can talk to about your emotions, the things that you normally hide. Hi, Cheryl. So the things that you normally like put away, that type of thing, that's who the King of Cups is. And if you guys watch my channel, you know that the King of Cups is very much my twin flame clue card. So for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, it is very possible, 2 things. One, it is very possible that someone's twin is coming back around. The cards clearly say that. The second thing, it's very possible that someone is manifesting their forever soulmate based on like the situation, the things they got from their twin. That's another thing that could be happening also. It's really throwing me off. All right, let's keep going. Woman holding a heart. We have 4 of Wands, so union. So yes, I could definitely be talking to someone. I mean, the cards are just getting more and more. That's reaching some sort of union with their twin. 7th chakra was in your hopes and fears. I feel like someone's fearing that the loss of a connection. I'm also feeling like for some of you who are manifesting like your forever soulmate, someone could be scared with that 7th chakra. I'm sensing like fear that if I move on, then I'm cutting this person off. And again, if you watch my channel, you know that I don't think we can do that. If we could cut cords and we could, I'm not saying you can't cut cords, because you can with other things, other situations, other jobs, people, that type of thing. But in twin flame journey, let's think about this for half a second. If we could all cut cords, when we reach that dark night of the soul, we would have all cut and run, and you can't. So clearly that's not an option in this situation. So whoever has that fear, I just want you to know, again, if we could, we all would have already. All right. And thank goodness that we can't, right? Because the fact that we can't is what pushes us to keep going and what gets us to like our best life, right? If we could quit, we would never reach our best life. So thank goodness that we can't cut cords. Death and rebirth. So Scorpio, definitely coming out with that 7th chakra. So that could, of course, be you or your person. It could also be, I'm feeling, I'm getting like for someone that's their moon sign, something like that. Again, it could be someone who's like twin is returning, but I'm also sensing like for some of you, it's not that your twin's not returning. It's like you guys have already come into this union. You've already learned what this union meant with that woman holding a heart and the 4 of Wands together. And And now that you know what union is, you know you don't have to choose, and you know that you're allowed to move forward, and you know that like you're allowed to manifest your best life. And the temple path coming out here is just a huge confirmation. One, that your soul has a very big purpose here, and two, that you're on the right path. You're definitely headed. It didn't come out in reverse. You're definitely headed where you're supposed to go. And we have the 9 Pinnacles. Look at that. So I'm feeling like I'm definitely talking to someone who had expectations that this person was going to come with them, and very much did something on their own. Or I could also be talking to someone who learned that they didn't have to have their twin in the 3D, like physically at the same time, in order to reach this 9 of Pentacles independence and confidence, and all the things that the 9 of Pentacles represents. So I'm kind of getting that for some of you also. Look, I forgot to clarify that door to romance. Let's look at it. At the Fool. I love it. So door to romance, I always notice that the heart is locked away. So guys, if you're getting ready to meet somebody, and it is very possible, if you guys know about like the astrology, and you guys are paying attention to like what's happening with the moon, and all the different planets coming out of retrograde, it is very possible that twins can be coming into union. It's also very possible that someone is manifesting like their new person. All right, guys. So that is going to be the not collective. It's my tribe reading for subscribers. So if it does resonate, just let me know that someone got it. Sometimes I do these and I'm like, I hope the person that it's for watches the video. Oh, wow. That's great, honey. There we go. So Junior's sick. He's been blowing his nose a lot. I looked up, funny. You could see the toilet paper. Yeah. I just walked out. We should put music on because we're totally deleting this live. No, I'm being serious. All right, guys. So who wants to do readings? I seen someone say they have a question. Is it Zanib? Is that how you say that? Zainib?
I'm going to say Zainib.
It's Zanib. I bet you.
Zanib. That does sound about right.
So Eliana says, Rosa, I feel all of this. I release twin and all expectations, and I can't wait for soulmate. It's beautiful, Eliana. I'm so happy for you. So Isabel says, any messages I need to hear at this time, please, appreciate it. Thank you. So Isabel, do people call you Isa? I have a sister. My oldest sister is Isabel, and we call her Isa. Hey, can you turn this one light off? Mm-hmm. They do. That's awesome. I don't know. That might be worse. I don't know, honey. Let's see. Tell me if you can see the cards. Maybe I should use light colored cards. All right, so Issa asked any messages that she needs to hear, and the Strength card popped out, first card. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I am sensing like Leo energy, and I'm also sensing like, again, almost like I was talking about in that reading, like someone rising from the ashes, right? Really went through something traumatic, but learned from it, turned it, alchemized it, turned it into something beautiful, something positive, grew from it, something like that. 5 of Wands challenges, but I just want to say I just recently learned 5 of Wands, everybody says 5 of Wands challenges. Yes, it's very true. But 5 of Wands is also training. These are not swords. They're not stabbing each other. They're sticks. So it's very possible that whatever you were going through was training you for some sort of situation.
The computer glared real bad.
Okay. Give me just a second, guys. We were so unprepared today. I keep saying the more I do of these, the better they're going to get. They told us that you have to do 100 lives before you're comfortable doing the lives. All right, is that a little better? Still can't see him. You're going to turn the light back on. I'm sorry. That stinks. I'm sorry, guys. We're trying to get it together. Is it a little better? All right, let's see what else. King of Swords flew out pretty easily. All kings are about taking action, but swords are about freedom, liberation, and communication. So you could have communicated to someone and gained freedom. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles tells me that it's possible you feel like you are being pulled in too many directions, or no, actually, I feel like this means that you don't know which direction to choose. So I know that's normally a Two of Swords feeling, but I definitely, let me know if I'm right, because I definitely kind of felt that it's like you have these two things in your hand and you're like, I can choose this one, I can choose this one, but I'm not sure. So let's see what Spirit says about all of this.
Tina telling everybody how old they
are. For the Strength card, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is, again, action, passion, inspiration, being inspired. Pages are new and there's a lot of fear. So Spirit's telling you to be strong and not to have fear. Whatever action you're fixing to take, one, you've trained for it. You've practiced for it. You're ready. You have the Star. So I'm sensing Aquarius energy, and I'm also sensing like this is a renewal. This is very much that energy. Were you here to watch the love reading that we just did right before this? Because I definitely feel like it's almost the same energy. Very much like rising from the ashes. It's like all these challenges, all these difficulties, all these things that you had to practice, learn, train, is very much bringing like this very new, not just a new beginning, not even like new hope. This is just like it's like a clean slate, brand new start. For the King of Swords, Four of Pentacles. So whatever freedom you gained, you told me already. I just seen it. It said something about 20 years. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I would have said it anyway. So Four of Pentacles says you're holding on to something too tightly. You won't let go of it. A lot of times the Four of Pentacles, the person in the card is holding that energy so tightly because they feel like that's all they can get. There'll never be anything better. This Star card proves that that's not true. But that's what happened. It's like you held on and it's possible you haven't even done it yet. I didn't read that. I just seen the 120 years. I feel like you're out of it. You spoke your truth. You got out. You have your freedom, your liberation, but it took you a super long time because of fear, because you thought this is it. That there's not going to be better. There's not going to be another, something like that. But clearly, now that you've done this, you see that that's not the case, right? So the Two of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups. So now this changes a little bit because originally I thought the Two of Pentacles was like, I did say that you had two decisions, right? Like you had to choose. And I said that I thought normally that's the Two of Swords. But what you're choosing, it's very possible that you're choosing from two people. You are. Okay. You might not be. Okay, so Page of Cups is coming out, and I said I feel like you have to choose between one or the other, like you have these two things in your hands. And Page of Cups is someone who offers you something. It's a very small offer. It's not what you expected, and it's not as much as you wanted. You wanted more. You feel like you have to choose, and that came up in that love reading also. So, Issa, have you subscribed? Let me know if you've subscribed to the YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yes.
You have? All right. So that love reading very much like has this energy where this person feels like they have to choose between their twin. Because remember, I told you the King of Cups is very much like my clue card for your twin flame. So I feel like this person, you feel like you have to choose, or like you're not allowed to have a new person, something like that. The 20-year thing, I can already tell you, just from the energy I felt off of what you typed, is a karmic relationship, which is super weird because I was in my karmic relationship, married for 20 years also, and I learned my lesson also. It took me a little while, but what a coinky dink, right? But yeah, so I'm definitely feeling I'm talking to someone that thinks they have to choose, and you don't choose. I know everybody has like different beliefs about the twin journey and in your twin flame, but here I'm just going to tell you really quickly what mine is. I do believe that you are one soul. It's not the you know, like this person here and that person there. You can't choose because it's you. You see what I'm trying to say? Like you don't have to choose because it's you. You can manifest your best life. And if that means that you're going to manifest someone that's going to come in and give you the things that you need, and treat you the way that you deserve, then that's the way it's got to be. But you're not choosing. You're never choosing because it's one soul. So yeah, I feel like what spirit is thinking like that you need to know. I feel like you did make this decision here to let go and release this and speak your truth. But now it's like you have some sort of fear of, can I move forward or do I have to wait for this person? If in this lifetime, and I'm not saying that twins don't have 3D union, because they do. I don't know what lifetime they do. You see what I'm trying to say? And it's probably more than one lifetime. It's probably multiple lifetimes, but not every lifetime. So I do feel like there's some sort of issue with that Two of Pentacles where you feel like I'm having to pick, I'm having to choose. So if this new person, it's going to be a new person because Page of Cups has already come in. I just want you to know you don't have to choose. Hi, Anna. I'm so glad you could make it. I'm sorry I didn't get on yesterday. We were supposed to do this yesterday, guys, and I was a little couldn't make it. But yeah, I just want you to know you don't have to choose. If this new person comes in, don't have fear of this new person. If the offer is small, well, I feel like if the offer is small, you're going to know that that's who I was talking about. But you see what I'm saying? Like, just don't have fear and don't feel like you have to choose. It is very possible. And now that I look at these cards, after we've just got done doing the spread, if you remember correctly, I said it is very possible that your twin could return. And these cards are kind of very much saying the same thing. So keep that in the back of your mind. Hi, Charity. Hey, did we have any after Isa?
I know there was one, the Zened.
Been healing for 4 years, though. That we have a lot in common. So our energies are going to be a lot the same. Who is it?
The Zened Gahar. I think he asked question. I told him that's
Did he ask it?
The alien Rodriguez. Say hello.
Anna. It's Anna, honey. So Charity would be next. Thank you, Isa. Eliana says she want one.
There's no future soulmate, someone I commit.
Okay. I like that, Eliana. That is a super good question. So Charity, just hold on to your question and we will get to you. I promise. What is it? You should be on your StreamYard where you can see all of them. Actually, you don't have to. I have it on there. It's fine. All right, guys. So Eliana wants to know, is my future soulmate someone I have met before? I'm kind of interested to find that out also. What is it? Miss L. Oh, we got to stop. Miss L is here. Yeah, that's Miss L. Miss L, where have you been? I've been so worried. I sent you several messages. Miss L told me she was going to go hide and she was serious. Everybody say hi to Miss L. Make her feel welcome. We missed you so much. We're fixing to do Eliana's reading, Miss L. You let me know if you would like one. I hope you've been okay. I have been very worried. I was just telling Junior the other day, we ain't seen Miss L in weeks. Miss L said she's been going through it. We've all been going through it. All right, Charity, we'll do yours next.
After Eliana's.
All right, so Eliana wants to know, is it her future soulmate someone she already knows? Four of Wands came out. Me and Eliana, we have this energy where we can very much inside joke one another, and I feel like she totally gets me. The Sun is coming out after the Four of Wands. The Knight of Cups is coming out. The Lovers, oh, Eliana. The Temperance, and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Eliana, 10 of Cups on the bottom. What a reading. All right. So I expected to see a Two of Cups here. We all know how I feel about the Two of Cups and the Lovers. But I'm feeling like here's what's happening. The choice is going to be yours, Eliana. Because the Four of Wands is union. And the Lovers, very much a soul bond. So when I look at the tarot, I see the Two of Cups as a partnership, like a soulmate. And then when I look at the Lovers, I see very much like a tough decision, like a twin flame, a soul bond, whatever label you want to put on it. So it's almost like union with this person is going to be your decision, Eliana. That's pretty massive. You're going to have to tell me what's going on. And then the Sun and Temperance. The Sun, of course, like bright new happiness, bright new joy. Temperance, Sagittarius, healing. Gemini on the Lovers. You have a Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone brings you a message. I do feel like it's someone bringing you a message, because here's you, that Nine of Pentacles. You've done the work. You've risen from the ashes. You've become confident, independent, that type of thing. So Eliana, your question was, is my soulmate someone that I already know? And we very much got more like twin flame. Apparently Spirit thinks you should know that someone is coming towards you. It is going to bring you very much this happy home, happy family. It could be saying that you choose not to do this. But with the Four of Wands and the Lovers coming out, I mean, come on, that's we all know what that means. So yeah, I can't really sugarcoat it or like go around it. You know what I'm trying to say? So it very much looks like your person is going to come back around and bring you some sort of message. And it does kind of give you like this 10 of Cups. Yeah, look at the 6 of Cups reunion, someone coming back around. Hi, Carol. So yes, Eliana, I'm definitely sensing like someone yeah, is coming back around. So I don't see anything right here that tells me that you already know, like if you're going to meet a new person that you already know this person, something like that. This is all Four of Wands, the Lovers. All of this is very much just twin flame. So my question is going to be, have you been talking? Has there been contact? Or is this all like out of the blue? Does it seem, it seems out of the blue for me. It's weird. Yes, exactly, Eliana. Yeah, it's very possible that this offer comes in and I mean, you just say no. I mean, that's pretty much what it's saying. But then of course, 10 of Cups on the bottom is happy home, happy family. But it's almost like the Nine of Pentacles, this lady's happy. Like she's not trying to go back around into some sort of like toxic, unhealthy, you know what I'm saying? This person's like already learned all the things and she's like, no, you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm kind of getting that. So yeah, you're going to have to definitely let me know. 6 of Cups, reunion, someone coming back, the Strength card, the Hermit, 6 of Swords. It's like someone coming to you though. I know like the 6 of Swords is like taking yourself away. It's very possible that you take yourself away for like a new offer, a new beginning with that Ace of Pentacles. But I'm just getting like this is energy coming at you. So have you been feeling? She says no contact, but I feel it. Yes. So I feel like, Eliana, you're fixing to get like a tester. And it does happen. It happens like right before you decide. And it's very much going to be just a test. Like, are you ready? And I think if you do that Nine of Pentacles and you don't like succumb to all the things, if you don't like revert and go backwards, and I'm not saying you can't be with you. If your twin is your person, I mean, then that's your person. But they have to be ready. You see what I'm saying? If they're not healed, you're not healed, then it's just going to happen again. So in order to not have that repeated cycle, you know, we tend to manifest someone different or something different, something that's more of a match to what we need in this lifetime at this time. You see what I mean?
Somebody came in after the one you're going to do on Facebook.
Charity.
Yes, and then they got to set up Barbara in the salon. MASLL.
All right, let's do charities first. What was charity? I gotta scroll all the way up. There it is. Am I talking with my twin flame? I think was her question. Or is he a soulmate? Okay, so Charity, I feel like you're already talking to the person clearly, and you're wanting to know, is this twin flame or soulmate? This is, okay. All right, let's pull cards. We'll pull cards. The Moon, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Page of Cups. So the Moon is about emotions, really intense emotions. Could, of course, be Cancer or Pisces energy. Knight of Swords is like someone said something, brought a message, and that message had to do with like breaking up, breaking free, something like that. It caused all this emotion. This Page of Pentacles is like a new start, but fear. There's always fear with the pages. Like if they're not at their fullest potential, they're not ready. Three of Cups is soul tribe. So something about your soul tribe is not ready. So I'm just going to flat out say right away, this is not your twin. And then the Ace of Swords, again, it's something new. It's new freedom. Whoever brought this message here, whether this was you breaking up with someone else or someone maybe left you, something like that, it really gave you this Ace of Swords energy, this Emperor. It brought you power. Like you didn't know you had this power. And I am sensing Aries energy. And then Page of Cups is the offer. This is the person you're talking to. The Page of Cups, this is someone new. They're offering you some sort of love, some sort of emotion, some sort of relationship. The Devil card coming out does not necessarily mean that it's bad. This person could have Capricorn in a really like sun, moon, rising, something like that. But it could say that there is potential for some sort of like unhealthy bond. Okay, so I'm just gonna say it. Please don't get upset with me. But when I've seen the Devil card come out after the Emperor, I very much got that it's very possible this is a karmic relationship. A lot of times karmic relationships get mixed up with twin flame relationships. But now I'm not really getting either of those because I feel like it's very possible that your person is going to have Capricorn in a major aspect. And this person is new. And they are bringing you like some sort of offer of love, but I don't think it's as much as you think. So it's possible like they're not ready yet, something like that. And Charity, I do this every once in a while, and I just want to go through the three different types of relationships that you can have just really quickly, okay? So, excuse me, I'm sorry. So we have karmic relationships, twin flame relationships, and soulmate relationships. A karmic relationship is a very difficult relationship. Nothing's easy about it. It's all this lesson that you're having to learn. When you end a karmic relationship, you never go back to this person ever. You never allow anybody to treat you this way ever again. That's a karmic relationship. When it's done, it's done. Some people, it takes a long time. I was in mine for 20 years. I left 3 times. Apparently, 4th time was the charm. But it's ended. It's over. You don't go back. You don't do it again. A twin flame relationship is someone, one, I just recently learned in my journey that I used to think that you had to meet the person in the 3D for that to be your twin flame. Needless to say, just not a lack of knowledge, just didn't know until I got out here with all of you guys and opened the Etsy shop. And then I was like, oh, wait, there's all kinds of stuff going on. All right. So I didn't know all that. So needless to say, your twin might not even like incarnate into this lifetime. Your twin could just like be up here and you're down here and you take turns. Everybody's journey is different and everybody's purpose is different. But here's how you're going to know that this person is your twin. The energy, you know how people always say it feels like home, or they know the person, they feel like they've known the person their whole life. You'll recognize the energy because the energy has been with you the entire time. So you'll recognize the energy. You'll be really comfortable around this person. This person will seem a lot like you. They'll have a lot of things in common with you. They'll want to do a lot of the same things with you. You'll notice like a lot of synchronicities, like you'll see their names in places. Birth dates, it's possible you're born in the same place and around the same area. Family members have the same name. You see what I'm trying to say? That's your twin. And like I said, not all twins are in this lifetime together. And then you have a soulmate relationship. A soulmate relationship is going to be in this lifetime with you. It is going to be a 3D relationship, and it's one of the easiest relationships you'll ever experience. And they're usually very long-term. Soulmate relationships can last years and years and years, and sometimes entire lifetimes. So those are the 3 different types of relationships. And now you can look at this person that you're talking to and see how does he fit into one of those 3 categories. I hope that was helpful.
Santa Barbara and Maslar. New person, by the way.
Okay.
Like to subscribe.
Okay.
Was a free twin flame reading, wondering how her twin is doing. Hasn't met him yet.
Hasn't met him yet. See, we were just saying. All right. What's the name? One more time.
Santa Barbara Maslar. M-A-S-I-R.
Santa Barbara. We'll just call him Santa Barbara.
It's a heart.
We'll call her Santa Barbara. All right. So twin flame current energy. Maslar. Is it Maslar? Is that how you say that? Perfect. Awesome. All right. So current energy, this is a spread that I created. If it resonates, make sure to check out my Etsy channel. I do the full reading in the Etsy store, and I do offer twin flame coupons if those are needed. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at masculine energy, feminine energy, the bridging energy. And the bridging energy is going to be what you're both currently working on together. It's what's keeping you connected. Well, you're always connected, but it's what you're both at the same time learning or working on. And I do, just since you're new, really quickly, Maslar. You were right, honey. Is her last name. Santa Barbara really your first name? It is. She just said it's my first name. Last name. It is. That is awesome. Okay, so masculine and feminine energies. I believe we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. I believe if you're on a twin journey, you very much do take turns working on those energies. So for example, if I'm working on my feminine energy, which is more of like the nurturer, caretaker type of energy, then my twin is working on his masculine energy, and that's more of like protector, provider type of energy, and then vice versa. You can swap. You're not always in your feminine energy, and you're not always in your masculine energy. Masculine energy is what makes you lock your doors at night. Feminine energy is what makes you shower. You see what I'm trying to say? We have all of both of those in those. But I'm going to lay out the cards, and then I'll tell you, I should be able to tell you who is who. So we have faith is coming out, love is coming out, and sexuality is coming out. Sadness is on the bottom. Sadness is going to go with this one over here. I believe this is going to be the masculine. That's wrong. No, that's right. This is going to be the masculine energy. This is your bridging energy, and this is the feminine energy. Wow, that's a little bit different. I'm going to tell you why, because you're in your masculine energy. I know a lot of times feminines don't like hearing that. They're like, no, I'm not. I'm in my feminine. I promise you. We swap back and forth. If we were always in our feminine energy, well, it would just be half of us. I mean, you need all the parts, right? Have faith tells me that it's very possible something about your own spiritual beliefs is either changing or growing, or maybe like your connection with spirit might be growing. Maybe you're praying more, something like that. Your person has this sexuality card. The sexuality card says that this person is learning about intimacy without touching. What's it? They're learning how to be intimate with others, but it doesn't have to be sex. You see what I'm trying to say? Like they're just learning how closeness can be intimate. So this kind of tells me that this person is probably used to, and I just want to say, collectively, this is the divine masculine. Collectively, they're all kind of learning to stop running around trying to find what it is that they need to heal that's within. They're learning to stop trying to look for it on the outside, right? So all divine masculines are collectively learning that. But this tells me that since this person is in their feminine energy, this tells me that this person is really emotional. I feel like you're emotional over here with the praying and the maybe like meditating and trying to connect with spirit. And it's funny because you're trying to do this about the situation. You're so right. We doubt all the time. We have so many doubts. Even today, I still to this day, after all the proof I've seen, after everything Spirit has given me, I still to this day doubt. And it's not all the time. It's just every once in a while I'll be like, what? Maybe, no, yeah. So we all do it, but that's what you're having issues with. And Spirit, this is a big confirmation because I want to show you the love card. Do you see the man? It looks like a picture frame, doesn't it? That's not a picture frame. That's a mirror. So the love card does say that you're learning about unconditional love. You're learning about this journey. This person is learning about you and who you are. So that kind of tells me that you guys are both very much in the collective energy. You've already ascended, you've already awakened, you learned what this was first, and this person is just now very much fixing to start going through all the things that you went through. So I would definitely recommend sending this person unconditional love. I don't necessarily sense a dark night of the soul just yet, but it's like right around the corner. See how where she's walking in, it's getting dark? You see that? It's coming. I want to clarify really quickly. So yeah, the strength card is coming out on have faith. So of course, Leo energy, but I think that's just your courage. You're just having to really be courageous and maybe stop doubting yourself. 6 of Cups. So this person wants to come back around. 6 of Cups very much is like reunion, reminiscing. This person could be thinking about you. This person could be thinking about you intimately. The Emperor. So the Emperor is about power. So I feel like you both are learning about maybe your own personal power, or you're both trying to pull your power back. And again, collectively, we're all doing that. So that's very possible also. So those are pretty big cards. Did you say that you did subscribe?
Yes.
All right, perfect. I would definitely recommend checking out the channel. And I would start with the like monthly twin flame current energy. There's a playlist. I would start with October and start working your way back. I think it's going to help you with your self-doubt. You're going to start to see, one, that you were drawn here for a reason. And when the readings resonate, you're going to start to see, as you work your way back, how far you've come. You see what I'm trying to say? I hope that was helpful.
Mom wants to know if she would accept.
Okay. Here lately, I've never had this problem before. I would grab a deck of cards and I would just go with it. And like here in the last week, I guess it's been a little bit longer than a week. Eliana, you might remember when we were doing the one and I was like, no, wait, I got to stop and get this other deck. Here lately, it's like I will go to get one and it's like, no, that's not the one. And I got to go back and it's weird. It's new. All right, let's use the Witch's Tarot. So, Cheryl, did you hear me talk about the 3 different relationships that we experienced? And I mean, you guys can go look that up. I didn't make that up. It's like, I'm not picking. You're welcome, Santa Barbara. You're welcome. I didn't just like, that's not my opinion. I didn't make that up. It's like a thing. It's people have already done the work and they've already said these are the 3 different types of relationships that we have. So then I would ask you, how does your person, which slot do they fit in? Which relationship does it sound like fits the most is what I would ask. But let's pull cards and see what happens. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the 8 of Swords. I'll pull more. 10 of Swords, we have 5 of Cups. Page of Swords, we have King of Cups. And 8 of Swords, we have 7 of Swords. So I know you know about tarot, and I know that you know what all these cards say. So the answer is no. 10 of Swords says that there is, it's a painful completion to a life lesson. 5 of Cups is a card about grieving. This person is always looking at the 3 spilt cups. She don't see the bridge. See that bridge over there? She just look up. It would take her somewhere like prosperous, abundant. The Page of Swords says someone's watching you. King of Cups is my twin flame clue card. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's your twin. It could just say that your twin is watching you. 8 of Swords, self-restriction. 7 of Swords, lies and deceit. You're being restricted due to lies and deceit. I wish it had came out better. I'm sorry. I love you. Cheryl is my future mother-in-law, so I don't tell everybody I love you, so just explaining. All right, who's next?
I got the next. Ask Miss L if she wants one.
Oh, you got to get the Marcus guy out. Marcus, honey, you got to go get your own, you got to go do your own live, okay? You can't come in here and harass my tribe. I'm sorry. Bye-bye. Yeah, because you're not on the thing. It's okay. I got it. All right, guys. People are going to come in, and they're going to ask you guys to message them. You guys will notice that when I do the free messages, I will do it in the comment box. I won't message you personally. I honestly don't like it when people message me. It creeps me out and scares me, especially if I don't know you personally. I shouldn't say it creeps me out, but it does sometimes. Like when they're like, hey, I got this news for you and I got these cards. And you're like, no, I pull my own cards. I don't need anybody to read for me. But yeah, when we're doing these lives, because we are on the Facebook group, we are going to get a lot of people that come in, and I might not catch them right away. So please don't inbox these people. Don't be scammed by these people. This is not a new situation. It happens all the time. And it actually just means that we're growing. So it's actually really cool, but it kind of stinks because I worry about you guys, and I don't want you to think, oh, well, I was on Rosa's live getting free readings, you know, and then someone came in and yeah, if they're going to give you a free reading, they'll do it right here in the comments as we're all watching. You see what I'm saying? So don't go back and like try to, yeah, if they're asking you to leave or go somewhere else, it's not good. It never is, sadly. Oh, she said she missed it. It is wrong. It's so upsetting to me. I don't even know like how not to be upset about it. Like all the other tarot readers I've been talking to just lately about the situation have been telling me that it happens, it's really common, and that most people know not to. But unfortunately, people like all this time later, unfortunately, there's still new people that come into YouTube and new people that start watching tarot and new people that see the scammer for the first time. And yeah, so you know, it's crazy to me. These readings are always free. Whenever I do reach the 1,000 subscribers, there's going to be a little thank you button down there, and if you want a tip, that's absolutely wonderful. Until then, I'm not going to worry about it. I do my links on the free readings on the page, so if you want a tip, that's awesome there. But I'm never going to ask you for money. You see what I'm trying to say? I do have the Etsy shop. All the prices are labeled. They're all $19.99. And of course, I am a twin flame, and it is my purpose to help you. So if you're a twin flame and you need help, you can go to my Etsy shop. You can send me a message. I can make you a coupon. You just let me know how much you need off, and we go from there. So so I just want you guys to know it's not about the money. So if someone comes in here and they're like, hey, $20 and I'll answer your question. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, Miss L says just say thank you and bye to them. Absolutely. And as I see them, I will try to block them. Junior does not like the StreamYard. He likes to go on YouTube and talk because we have a very close YouTube tribe and YouTube. And, you know, Junior very much likes our YouTube tribe, and it's just easier for him on the YouTube, and he knows everybody and that type of thing. So he seems to like the YouTube a lot better. But I did finally figure out how to do it, you know, on the StreamYard. Maria Pia, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. That is the first message I've seen, so I'm not sure if they didn't show up either. Oh, I love you too, Cheryl. I'm sorry. It's nice when they come out wonderful, but when it's all, you know, in your face, it's like, thanks. Miss Al said so tacky. It is, Miss Al. Super. We are at 1 hour, guys. So I think, Miss Al, you didn't need a reading today? I wouldn't mind staying on a little longer. Oh, sorry, Cheryl. All right, guys, I feel like I'm fixing to cut it. Miss L, perfect. Thank you. All right, we'll do one for Miss L. Maria Pia, let me know if you had a question and maybe it just didn't come up. And I'll do the best I can if you're still here. Otherwise, we're going to do Miss L, and I think we're going to go ahead and cut it out. All right, let's go ahead and see. Miss L, I haven't seen you in forever. So let's just see what Spirit has to say. Did you see that? Two of Wands flew out. Two of Wands, Miss Al says you have a very important decision to make. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a messenger of emotion, love. I think that's the important decision you have to make. It's like, who are you taking the message to? Yeah. All right. So you have two knights, Miss L. You have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Wands flew out first. So Two of Wands told me right away, Miss L has a very important decision that she needs to make. The decision is going to be whether you're going to bring someone this cup of love, or you're going to give someone this communication that gives you freedom and liberation. So it's one or the other. And it's going to have something to do with happy home, happy family, because the Ten of Cups is on the bottom. Queen of Swords also. So Miss L, I'm definitely kind of getting the energy that you need to speak, communicate with someone. Miss L, it's very possible somebody brought you this message and like you don't want it. The Knight of Cups could be that someone brought you this message and you're like, no, I don't want it no more. I want my freedom instead. So that's very possible too. And it does have to do with Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family. So let's keep going and see what Spirit says about each of these things. So the Two of Swords, Miss L. We have the Seven of Cups. So again, you have a decision to make. Seven of Cups says you have choices. But Seven of Cups tells me it is possible there's confusion about the choices. You're not sure which one to pick, or you're scared to pick. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Yeah. Again, I feel like someone brought you this message. And it was very small offer. It wasn't as big as you expected. It's like you wanted more. For the Knight of Swords, I feel like that's you. You bring this message of freedom, to liberation, either to yourself or to whoever this person is. And the reason you do it is because of the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords says you've been thinking about this, you can't sleep, anxiety, worry, all those things. And until you kind of communicate and get that freedom and liberation, that's kind of the energy that you're going to be having to work with. Let's look at the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay, so Miss L, you read tarot. Miss L tells me what cards mean. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm kind of getting the energy here that this Two of Wands that flew out, it's like it's time now. It's time to make the decision. And in order to get this Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, you're going to have to speak your truth, bring a message, communicate with someone about freedom, about liberation. You see that eagle up there? And if that's what I'm getting for Miss L. The World was on the bottom. So Miss L, I imagine you've kind of been, hi Angela, hi Tracy. I imagine you've kind of been like, I'm in my feelings. Yes, Miss L, I definitely felt that. And I feel like you're in your feelings, Miss L, because you do have that very important decision to make. But I feel like Spirit's definitely trying to give you a message with that Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Two big cards, bam, bam. So, yeah. All right, Miss L, I hope that was helpful. Got a couple of new people. I want to go ahead and knock them out. Tracy McFadden, thank you very much. Thank you, Miss Al. All right, Tracy Henry, what's happening with me and my love interest? All right. So not picking up the energy super easily. So if you haven't subscribed, I definitely recommend doing that. Thank you, Miss L. All right, Tracy Henry. Let's see what's happening with me and my love interest. What's happening with Tracy? Interest, Tracy. Interest. Seven of Cups is coming back out. So again, someone has choices. The Hierophant, wow. The Hierophant's about making something official. The Hierophant is also about bringing something from the 5D down to the 3D. The Hierophant is also about marriage. Two of Pentacles. I'm sensing two people. Like, I'm sensing extra people. Two of Pentacles says you feel like you're being pulled in too many directions. And that Seven of Cups tells me you have a lot of choices. But that Hierophant right in the middle there. Justice is coming out. Ace of Swords. Page of Wands. It is very possible maybe you recently got divorced. With that Ace of Swords there. I'm getting something about too many choices, too many options, and karma being balanced out. And then the Two of Pentacles tells me like you're feeling like you're being stretched in too many places. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Wands is someone who's a little cocky. It's like someone who's really super confident. Eight of Cups is about walking away. So your question is, what's happening between you and your person? I don't think you were in a marriage, but I think with the Ace of Swords coming out there in front of the Hierophant, it is possible because swords to me, again, you're communicating your freedom, communicating needing freedom, communicating needing liberation. This King of Wands person is someone who's really confident. The King of Wands doesn't sometimes give me like a commitment type of energy or like a stable committed type of person. Two of Wands is like going back and forth, juggling back and forth is what Two of Pentacles means. I mean, so it's very possible it's saying this King of Wands person, unless you're Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and unless you are the really like confident, almost cocky type of attitude, I feel like this is the person that you're talking about. And this person is juggling back and forth. And the Eight of Cups is telling you. So everybody says the Eight of Cups says walking away. I don't say that the Eight of Cups is walking away. The Eight of Cups, this person is looking for 10 cups. That's his goal. He's looking for 2 more cups. He can't find these 2 cups. And he finally says, you know what? These 2 cups aren't here. I'm not changing my goal. I'm just changing my route. I'm changing my plan. I'm changing how I accomplish that goal. I hope that was helpful. Yeah. Tracy, trust your gut. Trust your intuition. All right, guys. I think that's going to be the last one. Thank you guys for joining me. Sorry for all the technical difficulties at the beginning. I promise you we are going to do more of these and we will start to be more comfortable. Please, guys, if Junior hasn't reminded you already, please hit the like button. Taurus. Taurus is pretty close. If you don't know where your moon sign is, Tracy, make sure to find out. Yes, please like, share, all that good stuff. Thank you for participating. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Can't wait to see you guys again. Good night, everybody. Good night, Miss L. I've missed you.